thought I told you niggas once before.
What?
King Leo is the greatest, he gon' fucking soar.
Yeah.
And when one door closes, I'ma open more. I'm like Jordan on a beat when I'm ready to score.
Rap ninja, interested in getting fast figures. A fact spitter with lyrics.
All right, y'all. Yes, y'all. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. Okay? You see this man on your screen? Believe it or not, this is a great man. This is an independent artist. He does his own thing. He does what he wants. He makes the kinds of business decisions that he feels like making. And ever since the days of N.W.A, despite the image that was that he put out in his music, in real life, this is a good brother. This is a man for the people. Okay, just like how the Black Panthers were for the people, this man is for the people. The actual definition, when we use these words of the people, what it really means is anyone who is being taken advantage of. Okay? And in America, unless you've been living under a rock, then you should know that the number one group of people that are being taken advantage of the most and that are being disenfranchised the most and being emasculated the most and impoverished the most and what else? Kept on the bottom of the totem pole the most would be none other than Black Americans. Now, Ice Cube came out with the contract for Black America back when Trump was still in office. I'm not sure exactly what year this was. This was very recent, though. It was I don't know if it was Trump's last year in office or was it just before Biden became president. I'm not sure exactly the time frame, but you guys could go and do your research. Ice Cube went out his way to do something for Black people, the most disenfranchised group of people in America. And he didn't have to do it, but everybody and their mother, including Black people, the Democratic-loving Black people, of course, got upset at Ice Cube for the simple fact that he bought this contract to both Biden and Trump. See, can I be honest with you guys? Sometimes I don't like to be in the Black category because I'm 100% fully aware of how ignorant, extremely ignorant my people can be a lot of times. And I'm just being honest with you. I hate to say it, but the truth is there are a lot of ignorant people within the Black community. Gullible. They're gullible. They love white people. They hate Republicans. No matter who the Republican is, they just hate Republicans because something. It's like a Democratic bug that is inside of a lot of Black folks. They have a Democratic bug that is inside of them, consuming them. It's like being they're like a lot of Black folks are like prisoners to the Democratic Party. Anyway, let me try to stay on topic. Ice Cube brought this contract for Black America to both parties for the reason of trying to let both parties know what they should do for Black people or else, basically. And guess who decided to listen? Trump. Biden said, I'll talk to you another time, which, by the way, he never did, because we at this point, guys, if you don't know Biden to be a liar, then I just don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to have a conversation. If you, at this moment in history, still believe that Biden has some sense, I don't ever want to have a conversation with you. I pray to God I never meet you. I don't want to look at you. I don't even want to look at you. I don't even want to walk past. I don't even want to live in the same apartment complex as you. I don't even want to be a neighbor. If you love Biden, I don't want to get to know you. It's that simple. I wish I could say more, but, YouTube is YouTube. Anyway. So, Biden said, I'll talk to you another time. Never did. And then he ended up getting Kamala Harris to talk to Ice Cube. Kamala Harris devised a plan to bring a bunch of other people on to talk, to also talk about this thing, this contract with Ice Cube. And when he attempted to give his point, there was a lot of cutting off. Like they kept cutting him off and diverging. They kept talking about different topics and getting away from the point of the whole contract. So, that was the so-called one-on-one that Ice Cube got to have with the Democratic Party, when in all reality, he wanted to have it with Biden specifically because he was running for president. But we already know who Biden is at this point. So, he's a Asian loving, LGBT loving, Mexican loving, and every other race but black loving white man. That's what he is. That's just the kind of person he is. You have to learn to accept it. And it's okay. It's okay. The biggest problem with this situation is the fact that black people keep acting like they don't know what's going on. This is why I blame y'all. This is why I blame black people for everything going wrong. I blame black people because you can't be a group of people this, like, you can't be a group of people this large and have so many of that group of people misled into believing that the only solution that could ever exist for black folks is the Democratic Party, despite the fact that the Democratic Party has done the black community dirty year after year, after decade. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Anyway, guys, so Ice Cube is now talking about how he's going to just go up against the establishment, the big, not the big three, the N.W.A. He said that he's going to go up against the N.W.A. Because they're trying to prevent him from making moves within his big three league. There are some moves he wants to make, and the gatekeepers are trying to prevent him, from making those moves. Ice Cube is a real N.W.A. See, this is what I consider a real N.W.A. But I don't even want to use that term because it's at the end of the day, it's derogatory. Ice Cube is a man. He's a real man. He could be compared to Denzel Washington. He gives me Denzel Washington vibes. He's a man's man. You know what I mean? He's a man's man. He's not going to make decisions out of fear. He's not going to make decisions out of being pressured into making decisions. He's going to make decisions based off of what he feels is right. And that's point blank. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to threaten him to say or do anything. That's the definition of a man. A man has integrity. So I do appreciate you, Ice Cube. Keep doing your thing. I hope everything goes well for you and your family. But yeah, that's all I got to say really on this video, guys. Stay tuned for future videos. Thank you for watching. Deuces.
I come from a place that's real scary. Big guns, like military. Real shit, no fairy tale. I possess a shit ton of knowledge. I'm like the holy grail. I was born with high perseverance so that I never fail. They tried to label me crazy and so I hid the pain. Tell 'em. Big pharma selling alternate cocaine. Tell 'em.